Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are unpacking the Chicco FastLock 360 rotating hook-on high chair. We're going to cover the whole shebang, from its standout features and nitty-gritty specs right down to what real parents actually think about it. If you have ever been totally stressed out by mealtime logistics, well, you're definitely going to want to hear this. Look, let's just dive right into an incredibly relatable problem. Any parent knows the struggle, right? You're constantly tripping over those giant, sprawling legs of traditional kitchen high chairs. Or maybe you're out to eat, dreading those sticky, wobbly wooden restaurant chairs that look like they've survived a puree explosion. Honestly, mealtime with a baby or a toddler is already chaotic enough without the equipment itself getting in your way. Section 1. Meet the FastLock 360. So we can boil the core marketing claims for this product down into 3 absolute game changers designed to tame that mealtime chaos. We're talking 360-degree rotation, proprietary FastLock clamps, and a super heavy emphasis on easy cleanup. Let's break down how they actually work. Now, what is really interesting about this clamping mechanism is the speed. It literally secures your table in seconds. And those rubberized feet, they're actually a big deal. They actively protect your dining table's finish from scuffs and scratches, while seriously enhancing the overall grip, making sure that chair just doesn't budge. And this right here illustrates a massive advantage for anyone who has a traditional dining table. You know, a common issue with hook-on chairs is that they simply don't fit over that decorative lip or skirt under the edge of the table. Well, these FastLock clamps are specifically engineered to navigate around awkward table lips and skirts up to 5¼ inches thick. That takes a ton of the guesswork out of whether this is actually going to work in your house. Okay, let's move to the 360-degree rotation feature. You aren't just locking the baby in facing forward. You can easily click the seat into 3 distinct positions. You've got side-facing, which is absolutely perfect for face-to-face spoon feeding. You've got forward-facing, so they can join the family right at the table. And you've got rear-facing. This one is fantastic if you're cooking in the kitchen and you just want the baby to be able to safely watch all the action happening behind them. Let's be real. Babies are basically tiny tornado machines when it comes to food. That is just a universal truth. So cleanup is a huge factor here. The FastLock tackles this by including a snap-on tray that is completely dishwasher safe. Plus, the seat pad itself is made of a material you can just wipe down for those quick spills. Or when things get really messy, a real disaster zone, you can actually remove the fabric completely and toss it directly into the washing machine. Section 2. The nitty-gritty specs. So, what are the actual numbers? Well, this chair safely accommodates children from roughly 6 months, basically once they can sit up on their own, all the way to 36 months, capping out at a solid 37 pounds. As for your table itself, the clamps require a surface thickness of between 3/4 of an inch and 1½ inches to latch on safely. 8½ pounds? That's it. It is an exceptionally lightweight piece of gear. When you combine that low weight with the fact that the entire unit folds completely flat, wow. It becomes an incredibly viable option for just throwing in the trunk for a road trip, carrying into a restaurant, or simply storing away in a tight kitchen cabinet when you're done. Section 3. What do parents actually say about it? The global feedback is overwhelmingly positive. Out of 262 ratings, the product holds a very solid 4.6 out of 5 overall. And get this, a staggering 82% of users gave it a perfect 5 stars. When over 4/5 of buyers are that thrilled, it's a really strong indicator that the thing just works. Now, to be completely impartial, let's look at both sides of the feedback. There is huge, sweeping praise for the secure fit and just how easy it is to clean. On the flip side, some users noted a few minor complaints. Specifically, the folded legs don't lock into place, meaning they can kind of swing open while you're carrying it. There were also a few isolated concerns over the long-term durability of the fabric, with some saying it deteriorates over time. To really bring this to life, take a look at a verified purchaser named Sue Wint. This enthusiastic review highlights exactly how the specialized clamp successfully solves that specific real-world frustration we talked about earlier. Finding a portable chair that comfortably and securely fits over thick, hard-to-fit wooden table skirts is a major win for so many families. Oh, and we absolutely have to talk about this brilliant use case from another verified purchaser, Matt. He pointed out what we're calling the restaurant booth hack. He notes that instead of placing the baby at the edge of a booth where waiters are constantly passing hot plates of food right over their head, you can lock this chair onto the table and rotate it sideways. This keeps the baby safely inside the booth footprint, facing you and completely out of the waiter's path. Genius, right? So considering everything we've looked at today, the clever space-saving design, the robust 37-pound weight limit, the ability to bypass thick table skirts, and those glowing real-world reviews, it leaves us with one really compelling question. Could this portable hook-on completely replace your traditional high chair? It's for sure an amazing option for reclaiming your kitchen space. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer. Keep questioning the gear around you, and I'll see you next time.